Hello vinyl community, it's Berkshire Mike. Well, I was just surfing on one of my favourite channels, Brian, an embryonic robot, and he's done a great video on a thread. So I thought I would join in on the thread. The thread's push a button thread, and it was started by Brandon at Mr. Hall of Fame, and it's a great idea for a thread. And I know it's probably been done millions of times before, but apparently you have to push a button on your Discogs app and it auto generates an album. Then you have to talk about that album for as long as you can or whatever and do 10 of them. Well, I've got about 100th of my collection on Discogs. I can't be arsed with it. And it's only good really if you're selling or if you want to know what your median price is for everything, and it's like anyway, so I haven't been able to press a button. You could do a whack-a-mole where you reach behind you in your collection and pull out a record, but as I know my collection and where they're all spaced so well, that's cheating, because really I know roughly I might know the exact album I'm going to pull out, but I've got a good guess of who the artist is going to be, and what's the point in that? You might as well just pull out 10 records and talk about them. So what I've done, the next best thing, and it's totally random, and there's a bag here. A little advertisement for this great shop who give us this bag when I bought some things at a fair. The music station, 71 Bank Street, Galashiels, Scotland. Excellent. Anyway, my wife went and got 10 albums randomly from my collection. All I told her to do was don't pick Exotica, because not many people are into that. And don't pick the same artist twice. So I don't know what's in here. It is literally going to be 10 random albums, and I hope she's picked 10 good ones. But even if they're not, you're going to get talked about, because otherwise what's the point of doing this? So here we go. I don't know what's in there. I'm not even having them in a pile so I can look. So the first time I pull it out is the first time I know what I'm going to be talking about. So let's see. Alright, good one to start with. Kraftwerk, Trans Europe Express. This is a special edition. I love Europe Endless. What a fantastic song. You get a booklet with it. All the usual type stuff from what you'd expect with Kraftwerk. Pictures and such. Get it in her. That was the original cover. 4 good dudes from Kraftwerk. And the vinyl, clear. And the songs, Europe Endless is excellent. Hall of Mirrors is good. Showroom Dummies, everybody's heard of Showroom Dummies, that's a fantastic role. Trans Europe Express, the song is excellent. Metal on Metal is great. Abzug, Franz Schubert, and Endless Endless. And there's not a bad song on this. She couldn't have picked a better album, because this is my favourite Kraftwerk album. So much so, I tried to buy some original Trans Europe Express cutlery just to have. It was on sale a while ago, and I failed miserably. I couldn't get it. So there you go, Trans Europe Express, your favourite album, band, my favourite German krautrock band. Excellent. Couldn't have picked a better start. So either the next 9 are going to be equally good, or they're all going to be go downhill from now. Anyway, we'll find out more. So that was the first one. I was quite chuffed with that. Second one. Right. Fox Bass Beta. St. Etienne. This is a reworking in 2018 of the original 2008 album. This is Radio Etienne. Only Love Can Break Your Heart, which everybody's heard of. Wilson, Can't Sleep, Girl 7, Spring, and She's the One. Everyone's heard of She's the One as well. And Stoned to Say the Least, Nothing Can Stop Us, Etienne Gonna Die, London Belongs to Me, Like the Swallow, Dilworth's Theme. Excellent. So, great dance, indie, electronic band. Fox Bass Beta. Originally released in 2009. That was the original album. This is reworked. And that was Fox Bass Alpha. Superb album. Download. Great. Oh, I'm happy with that. 2 good ones to kick off with. So it might be downhill again. I'll keep saying that, but at the moment it's been 2 good ones. So let's see. All right. Not one I would have picked if I'd been picking, but Clannad, Irish folk band, legend, and that's Michael Praed on the front as Robin of Sherwood, and this is a soundtrack from Robin the Hooded Man TV series, which is excellent. And there's the band sitting in some castle. There's cast, and it's got what's his name from it didn't tell you the actors, it just tells you the characters that they're playing. Him from Scum, Ray Winston, is it? Wasn't it? And she was called Julie Praed, I think. I don't know what her name was. She played Lady Marion. Oh, it does have the names under. Let's think. Michael Praed. Oh no, Michael Praed's the bloke. God, Lady Marion. Judy Trott. Sorry, Judy Trott. I thought she was gorgeous. Is Maid Marian. But anyway, that's beside the point. Hooded Man, the story of Robin Hood, and it's a beautiful album, really is. So, not probably what you would want to see, probably not what you expected to see, but soundtrack to The Hooded Man, excellent. I'm quite happy with that actually now. And the next one. Blue Rondo a la Turk. Chewing the Fat. Blue Rondo a la Turk, obviously taking a name from the jazz classic, but they were like out when the new romantic thing was happening in England, and I mean, you can tell by the cover it's very or Degoish, Kandiskiish. The songs, I mean Chris Sullivan's vocals and Christos Tolara vocals. There's the band. Excellent band. Change, I Spy for the FBI, Kogo, The Method, Heavens Are Crying, They Really Don't, Sarava, Clacto V16, that's the one you've probably heard of, Clacto V16, and Karaoke. Excellent, good band. Haven't played this for ages, so I think now it's actually out. I'll give it a spin. Blue Rondo a la Turk, Tune the Fat, 1982. Superb, good choice. There they go, and they're all wearing their zoot suits. The big baggy things they had in Prohibition America. Good. Right, next. Superb. Probably the greatest, or one of the greatest debuts of all time. Songs the Lord Taught Us by the Cramps. Poison Ivy, Lux Interior, Glenn Gregory, Nick Knox. Excellent. TV Set, Rock on the Moon, Garbage Man, I Was a Teenage Werewolf, Sunglasses After Dark, The Mad Daddy, Mystery Plane, Zombie Dance, What's Behind the Mask, Strychnine, I'm Cramped, Tear It Up and Fever. Superb. Legal Records, first edition in England. Brilliant, Britain. Great album by a great band. I've never heard a bad Cramps song, to be honest. Even though the first few records were all covers, they're still excellent. Right, next. Right. Christine and the Queens. Shalla Human. Excellent. I love this. I love this woman, but she's one of these transsexuals now. I think she claims to be a man. Each to their own, but she's a woman as far as I'm concerned, and call herself what she wants. It is an excellent song. St. Claude Tilted is an excellent song. No Harm Is Done. Science Fiction. Paradis Perdu. Half Ladies. Jonathan. Narcissus Is Back. Safe and Holy. Night and Here. Lovely album by a lovely singer. Put it that way. Oh, good. Hey, what else we got? Adverts. Second album. There's actually some brilliant songs on this album. It's not as good as the first, but it's still strong. And they were slated for this album. And okay, the cover is wishy-washy. They hated the cover. The band hated the cover. Gay especially hated it because she was forefront. She wanted to be in the background. She didn't want to be famous for being a sex symbol or a woman. She wanted to be a bass player. And when the advert split, she became an artist and disappeared off the face of the earth virtually. Doing art under her own name of Gay Black. Great album. RCA Victor. Cast of Thousands. I mean, she didn't want to be in the forefront, but she was beautiful, so I'm not surprised she was. But Cast of Thousands, a song, the adverts, My Place, Male Assault, Television's Over. Television's Over and My Place are excellent singles. Fate of Criminals, Love Songs, was really good. I Surrender, I Looked at the Sun, and I Will Walk You Home. TV Smith, the lead singer, is one of the best songwriters to come out of punk rock. Really intelligent, and he's still gigging today. I mean, you could probably go and see TV Smith somewhere in the world today playing a gig. Turns up with he's had various bands, but he basically turns up with his guitar and his amp and does a gig, and he's excellent. If you get a chance to see TV Smith and whatever band supporting him, or even if he's on his own, do it. You will not be disappointed. TV Smith, superb man, superb band. The adverts. Well, I think your wife Janice has done us proud today. So I don't know how many that was, 5, 6. So the rest of them might all just be crap. Or they're not. Next one, right. Stranglers. Album title is actually Stranglers 4. But it is better known as Rattus Norvegicus. And that is the famous rat and setting sun that was on the back of many of a leather jacket. The cover is awful. They all made up the high heaven for the photo shoot, and they don't look happy at all. But if you see right at the very back, in the mirror, in the window, a man in black, which was to be a theme of the Stranglers. So yeah, the man in black with his hat on in the very back, and not many people notice that. And there he is, better in the Stranglers. Sadly, Hugh Cornwell is still playing, but he's not in the Stranglers. He hasn't been in the Stranglers for 20 odd years or longer. And these Jet Black and Dave Greenfield are both dead, unfortunately. And there's only JJ Burnell still doing the concerts. And he has a right to be the Stranglers because he sung on more, half the songs. Him and Hugh used to share vocals. But I mean, I've been to see the Stranglers without Hugh in it, and it's not the Stranglers. I mean, I think when a band's main singer leaves the band, they should just split up, come back as something else. I mean, they're already doing a side project called the Purple Helmets, and JJ was doing solo stuff, so he could have just toured as JJ, or from the Stranglers or something. But I don't know. Each of the one, they made a living out of it. They've made more albums as the not Hugh Cornwell Stranglers than they ever made as Hugh Cornwell Stranglers. So I'm not knocking them, but I was lucky enough to see them in both guises, and I know which one I like the best. But a great album. I mean, you kind of sometimes excellent song. Goodbye Toulouse, probably the worst one on the album. London Lady is good. Princess of the Street and Hanging Around, superb. Peaches, everybody knows Peaches. Get a Grip on Yourself, great single. Ugly, Down in the Sewer. I mean, God, great songs. Great songs, great album. What else is there? Alright. Barhouse, Double Dare. And what's the album called? I think it's just In the Flat Fields, sorry. This is a reissue of the iconic 1980 album, done by 4AD. Pan, naked on the front. Double Dare, In the Flat Field, superb song. God in an Alcove, Dive, A Spy in the Cab, Small Talk Stinks, She Invited Dance, Stigmata Martyr, and Nerves. When this first came out, I hadn't heard anything like it. It was probably the first proper goth album, because I know Susie and the Banshees is classed as goth now, and The Cure are classed as goth, and just about anybody with Strawberry Bloody Switchblades classed as goth. But basically anybody with black hair spiked was in the 1980s, 79 or whatever, was becoming, they were now classed as goth. But to me, this is the first proper goth album. And you might go on and slag us off on my comments that no, it's not, and it was a mission or something, blah blah blah. But I think, and that's my opinion, in the flat field, superb album, gold, great songs. If you're in a gothy mood, can't go better than that. That is a fantastic album. I don't know how many I've done now, but the bags still stand up on its own, so there's at least one more in there. Yeah, one more. See what it is. Right. Alright. There you go. Mods Mayday. Mods Mayday 79. I've just recently got in Mods Mayday 24, which is a follow-up. 15 new numbers by 5 new bands. This was one of the first records to come out to cash in on the new mods, the mod revival, in 1979. And it's got Time for Action by Secret Affair, Let Your Heart Dance by Secret Affair, Don't Throw Your Life Away by Beggar, Hanging in the Balance by the Small Hours. I love the Small Hours. Tonight's the Night by the Mods, Let Me Be the One by the Mods. I mean, they were really thinking of good names. Baby, B-A-B-Y, Baby Love, Squire. Squire were excellent, really were. I think Squire were probably, after the Small Hours, were the best band to come out of the mod. Midnight to 6, the Small Hours, fantastic. Broadway Show by Beggar, All Night by Beggar, Love Only Me, the Mods, Walking Down the King's Road, everyone's probably heard that, by Squire. It was a hit. Live Without Her Love by Squire. I'm Not Free But I'm Cheap, Secret Affair. I don't know if that was just on the album or that was a single, but really rings a bell. End of the Night by the Small Hours. Worth having for the Small Hours alone. Bridge House Records. The concert was held in Bridge House over 2 days, I believe. And the front cover is Robert S. Lee and his Vespa 150 Super. Great album, actually, for a cash-in. But it was a pre-cash-in, really, because it was the first introduction for most people of all of those bands. Some of them, I mean, never really went and amounted to much. But Squire and Secret Affair were in the charts, and if you saw a picture of the lead singers, you'd probably know who they were. So, yeah, excellent. I think my wife did us proud there. There's 10 good albums. Let us know what you think. Thanks for watching, and enter yourself. It's not a contest, but do the thread. Thanks for watching.